Hi everyone, and welcome to your card of the week. This is Katerina Pavlou from the Lightworks Method, and this card of the week is for Pisces. I am pulling from a deck called The Wisdom of the Oracle. The author is Colette Baron Reed, one of the most beautiful decks that I have, and very nicely done, like really very nicely done. And your card is the number 29, really close to this 30, guys. You're so close to this 30. Making 11, meaning you're divinely guided. Don't you worry, because maybe some of you are worrying, and I'm gonna tell you why I say this. And it says, breathe. If you don't meditate, meditate. If you don't do daydreaming, do daydreaming. If you don't go to parks and lakes and whatever it is outside, just to sit on the ground, stay on the ground and be reminded that everything is good because you're part of an organism called the universe, and it is full of life, and it expands and expands and expands and expands and creates like even more life, and everything's going to be good in the end. If you don't feel like that, do it. Breathe. Breathe in, hold, breathe out. Because this is great news. It's basically telling you, you guys are stressing for nothing. If you're not stressing right now, then the message is super clear as well. It says that what you've been waiting for is coming now, is coming to you now, you know, you're getting it. There's nothing else to do but wait to receive the gifts and the miracles and, you know, the orders you've put online. Very same thing. There's absolutely very same thing with, I think I used this analogy for another star sign, I can't remember which one right now. But basically the message here is, you don't have to do anything else. You've done enough. If you feel like you're not doing enough, start with breathing, and movement is going to come into your body, and then movement is going to come into your mind, and you will start doing things the right way. Trust yourselves this week. Highly manifesting energy week, right? I think that's what I got. And you guys, from every reading I did, like in this series of videos, it's only been confirmed. We also have a new moon. We're gonna get to that too. We have a new moon starting on Monday in Cancer. Very magic. So, you know, this is a very good time to start something new, to make the step, to put your plans down on paper, to, you know, lay the foundations for that you want to experience, what you want to grow, that you want to get. And in these first days, in the 10 days after the new moon, whatever, like you do, you plan the ideas that you get and where you put your energy is going to bring you so much fruit later on. So breathe tells you that you're this, you know, chill. Don't wait. That's a different thing. A lot of people have like issues with waiting, right? They become impatient. But waiting is, when we know that something is happening and we become impatient, we basically become impatient because deep inside we're not really sure it's going to happen. Usually we don't become impatient when we're at the restaurant, we're ordering something. We're very convinced that the food's going to arrive. We're very convinced. We basically chat with our friends, or we read something of our own, or we're enjoying a beverage or a glass of wine. That's what we do. Same thing. If you feel like you're waiting for the results, and you're waiting for the answers to your prayers and the manifesting, like to your wishes, do something with your time. Tolkien said it all. Gandalf says to Frodo when they're in the mines of... can't remember, so sorry about that. Frodo has a little like, you know, kind of like, oh wow, I have this burden to bear, and why is this happening to me? And Gandalf goes to him and says, don't ask why is this happening to you. Ask yourself, or think about, what do you want to have with the time? What do you want to do, with the time that you have? What do you want to do now, right? Like, how do you want to spend this time? Spend it chilling. That's what I'm saying, because there's so some good news coming. I'm so excited I cannot get the words out. And because this week is so manifesting, powerful week, I got you a little card from a beautiful deck by Priestess Moon called Making Magic, literally. And there's some symbols in here for you to also, you know, like enhance your intentions and your manifesting energy to get what you want, which is probably going to relax you a little bit, dear Pisces, because I can feel you being restless. I feel it. The elements. The elements of fire, air, earth and water combine to create powerful protective boundaries, spiritual, mental, physical and emotional. Nothing bad is going to happen to you. Nothing. You're so protected. I saw it. I saw it. You're so protected. And also, don't protect yourself in the sense, like, don't use protection as an excuse to not shine. You also got the dragonfly. I'm going to show you the dragonfly. You bring light to the world, it says. This cross, this is the meeting of things. Is your life is being met by the divine, the one that brings you everything you want, that transforms your lives. Guys, seriously. Make sure you take care of your bodies. Again, you're fully protected. Make sure you take care of your bodies. Breathe, drink water, breathe. Dragonfly, you bring light to this world. All right. My dear Pisces, that was the card or the cards of the week, because again, this week is a little bit special. I feel it and I thought, like, I should totally let you know. You're all divine. We're not in this life to suffer and die. We're here to have fun, to create, to experience, to enjoy, to be happy. Remember that, you're all divine. I love you loads. Until next week, enjoy what you do with your times, because things are happening for you. Breathe. Till next week.